Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Football's rules have always felt like unchangeable pillars. Throw-ins, the 90-minute clock, penalty shootouts, they're the heartbeat of the game. But now, FIFA is shaking things up with some of the boldest rule changes in decades. These aren't minor tweaks. They could redefine football from the grassroots to the World Cup. Today let's break down these proposed changes for 2026, why they're happening, what they could mean, and whether they're evolution or just unnecessary meddling. Let's dive in. First up, the most radical proposal, replacing the throw-in with a kick-in. It's an idea that's been floated before, but now it's gaining real traction at the highest levels of the game. At first, it sounds almost absurd. The throw-in is a simple, familiar part of football's DNA, woven into the fabric of the sport for over a century. FIFA's logic: speed. Throw-ins slow the game, so why not kick the ball in and keep things moving? Arsène Wenger, FIFA's chief of global football development, has been a vocal supporter of this change, arguing it could make matches more dynamic. Sure, it could cut down on time wasting, no more players dawdling with the ball, no more endless shirt-drying routines, and fewer opportunities for teams to run down the clock when they're ahead. But a kick-in isn't just a faster throw-in, it's a whole new set piece, with its own tactics and strategies. Suddenly, every ball out near the box is a potential corner. Imagine De Bruyne or Alexander-Arnold launching dangerous balls into the area from the touchline. The attacking possibilities multiply, and defenders would have to adapt quickly. It could mean more goals, more chaos, and a new breed of kick-in specialists. Teams might even develop new routines just for these situations. But what do we lose? The long throw, once a secret weapon, would vanish. The quirky, unpredictable moments that come from a well-placed throw would be gone, and with them, some of the sport's most memorable highlights. And does it really solve time wasting? Teams could just take longer to set up for a kick-in, defenders could organize walls, and the game might slow down even more. Referees might have to enforce new rules just to keep things fair. Plus, a simple deflection out of play could suddenly become a huge attacking chance, changing the risk for defenders everywhere on the pitch. Every clearance would carry more danger. It's a massive shift in football's risk-reward balance, forcing teams to rethink their entire approach to defending and attacking. Ultimately, this feels like a solution looking for a problem. The throw-in isn't the villain, it's part of football's unique rhythm, a pause that lets the game breathe. Replacing it risks stripping away a piece of the game's soul for the sake of efficiency. Fans and players alike might feel something essential has been lost. Sometimes, the imperfect moments are what make football beautiful. The unpredictability, the drama, the little mistakes, they're all part of the magic. Is speed worth losing that? Is a faster game always a better game? Or do we risk losing the heart of what makes football special? The debate is just beginning. Coaches, players, and fans all have strong opinions, and the conversation is only going to get louder. What do you think? Would you miss the throw-in, or is it time for a change? Is football ready for such a fundamental shift? Let us know in the comments. Your voice matters in this debate, and we want to hear from you. For now, the future of the throw-in hangs in the balance. The next few years could decide its fate. Will football's next chapter be written with a kick? Only time will tell, as the sport continues to evolve. Let's move on to the next big change, the sin bin. Buckle up. Enter the sin bin, a 10-minute timeout for cynical fouls, borrowed from rugby and hockey. It's a bold idea that's been debated for years, and now it's knocking on football's door. Instead of a yellow card, players would be temporarily sent off for tactical fouls, dissent, or deliberate handballs. The punishment would be immediate, and the impact on the team, dramatic. The idea: make the punishment fit the crime and discourage the professional foul that kills counterattacks. No more easy getaways for players who break up play on purpose. Imagine the drama, a team down to 10 men, desperately defending for 10 minutes. It's a mini survival game within the match, where every second counts and every mistake could be costly. Suddenly, tactical fouls become high-risk gambles, not clever tricks. Players would have to think twice before risking a sin bin, knowing their absence could tip the balance. But here's the catch. What counts as a sin bin offense? Referees already face endless debates over yellow cards. Now they'd have to decide which fouls deserve a 10-minute ban. The pressure on officials would only increase. More stoppages, more controversy, and even more pressure on officials. Every decision would be scrutinized, and tempers could flare on and off the pitch. The flow of the game could suffer, with constant interruptions and confusion over who's eligible to return. Teams and fans alike might struggle to keep track, and does it go too far? Football's physical edge and strategic fouls are part of its DNA. Take them away, and you risk sanitizing the game, losing some of its raw intensity. Imagine a World Cup final decided by a borderline sin bin call. The controversy would be off the charts, with fans and pundits debating for years. The sin bin aims for fairness, but could create more chaos than it solves. The line between justice and confusion is razor thin. Is it worth the risk? Would the benefits outweigh the potential for mayhem? Or does it just add another layer of drama, off the pitch instead of on it? The debate rages on, with no easy answers. The debate is fierce, and the stakes are high. Every fan, player, and pundit has an opinion. Would you welcome the sin bin, or is it a step too far? Let's keep moving and see what's next for the beautiful game. Next up, the 60-minute game. Another radical idea that could change football forever. Could football's most sacred number be about to change? The countdown is on. Let's find out. Stay tuned. Imagine football with two 30-minute halves, but the clock stops every time the ball is out of play. No more guessing about stoppage time. Every match guarantees 60 minutes of actual football. The goal: eliminate time wasting and make every second count. On paper, it's fair. No more mysterious added time. No more gamesmanship from players faking injuries or dragging out substitutions. Every match is equal. Every win earned over the same 60 minutes. But here's the twist. The total event could stretch far beyond 90 minutes, especially with lots of fouls, goals, or VAR checks. That's a headache for broadcasters, stadiums, and fans. The game's natural rhythm, the tension of a ticking clock, the drama of Fergie time, could disappear. The frantic, desperate energy of the final minutes might be replaced by a more clinical, stop-start feel. Is it a fairer system, or does it rob football of its soul? The stop clock is logical, but does it make the game better, or just more sterile? Would you trade tradition for transparency? The answer isn't simple. The 60-minute game could change everything, or nothing at all. What matters more? Fairness or feeling? Let's keep going. Next, the penalty kick and the fate of the goalkeeper. This one's controversial. Let's break it down. Penalty kicks, already a nerve-wracking duel, are about to get even tougher for goalkeepers. Imagine standing alone, the weight of the moment pressing down, as the crowd holds its breath. Now, new rules are set to make that challenge even more daunting. These changes would force keepers to stay almost completely still on the line until the ball is struck, removing even the slightest shuffle or feint that keepers have relied on for decades. The idea? To make penalties closer to guaranteed goals, restoring the advantage that was lost by a foul in the box. It's about tipping the scales back in favor of the attacker. For attackers, the goal suddenly looks even bigger, the keeper less intimidating, almost powerless to intervene. We could see more penalties scored than ever before, and shootouts would become even more about the taker's nerve and composure under pressure. But what about the drama? The tension that makes every penalty a heart-stopping moment for players and fans alike. The mind games, the dancing, the psychological battles, think Grobelar's spaghetti legs or Martinez's antics, would be gone, erased by strict enforcement. The keeper becomes a bystander, relying on luck instead of skill or personality, stripped of the tools that made them unique. Is that really what we want? Penalties are already dramatic, already a test of nerve and focus. The balance feels right. Takers are expected to score, but keepers have a fighting chance, and that's what makes it thrilling. Make it too easy, and the tension vanishes. The spectacle loses its edge, and fans lose the moments they live for. Plus, stricter rules mean more VAR checks, more retakes, and more frustration over tiny infractions that barely affect the outcome. Are we fixing a problem that doesn't really exist, or just creating new ones? The heroic penalty save is one of football's greatest moments, a memory that lasts a lifetime for fans and players alike. Do we really want to make it extinct, to erase that possibility from the game? This rule risks turning a battle of wills into a mere formality, stripping away the unpredictability that makes football special. Is that progress, or just overkill? Are we losing more than we gain? Let us know your thoughts. Should the rules change, or should we protect the drama? Next up, the rise of the machines. Technology is about to change the game in ways we've never seen before. Offside decisions are about to get a high-tech overhaul. Here's what it means for the future of football. Semi-automated offside technology is coming, and it's about to change everything. Using AI and special cameras, the system tracks every player and the ball in real time. When there's a potential offside, the tech instantly alerts VAR, and a 3D animation shows fans exactly what happened. The promise: faster, more accurate decisions, and no more endless line-drawing delays. It sounds great. No more waiting, no more confusion, just clear answers. But here's the dilemma. The tech can spot offsides by a millimeter, disallowing goals for advantages no human could ever see. Is that really in the spirit of the rule? We risk losing the human element, the judgment, and the feel for the game that makes football special. Referees could become button pushers, deferring to machines instead of making tough calls. And for fans, watching a computer-generated replay isn't the same as seeing the drama unfold live. Are we making the game fairer or just colder? The technology solves some problems but creates new ones. Football is about moments, not millimeters. Will this make the game better or just more clinical? The future is here, but at what cost? What do you think? Should we trust the machines or keep the human touch? The debate is only just beginning. One last question remains. What kind of football do we want? Let's wrap it up. So, where does this leave us? Kick-ins, sin bins, stop clocks, static goalkeepers, and robot linesmen. Each change aims to make football faster, fairer, and more exciting. But every solution comes with a cost. We risk losing the quirks, the drama, and the human moments that make football so compelling. In chasing perfection, are we sacrificing the soul of the game? Football will keep evolving, for better or worse. Some changes might stick, others might fade away, but as fans, our voices matter. What do you value most? Flawless efficiency or beautiful imperfection? The 2026 World Cup will be a turning point. Thanks for watching. Let's keep the conversation going.